Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a video that is probably the first one back since week 2, aside from the mid-season update video. We are finally playing a game of Pokemon. I know, right? It's surprising. So basically an update for those of y'all who didn't watch the update video. Since week 2, we have been uh I can't tell if we've been fortunate or not, but so our opponent for week 3 had IRL stuff come up and he had to forfeit. Opponent for week 4, IRL stuff came up for him and he had to forfeit. Opponent for week 5, I suppose IRL stuff came up, but he had to forfeit. Week 6, week 6 still hasn't happened yet at the time of this recording, but it's supposed to happen on Sunday. But yeah, that's a bit of like an update. This is my week 7 game, and this is the last game in the regular season. So, in my division, there are like 5 teams in the thick of it for playoffs. There's my good friend Josh, his team, the Hotz Peak Deoxys. He is firmly in first place. He's like 5-1 right now, 5-1 plus 17 differential. I think, yeah, he's 5-1 like plus 16 or 17. I think it may be 16 now that I think about it. But he's at 5-1. Then you have me in second place at 4-1, positive 7 differential. Then you have an all-out race for number 3 in the division. The top 3 seeds make playoffs. So third at the moment is another one of my good friends, Ty, and his team, the Vegas Victinis. Yeah, it's the Vegas Victinis. I can't remember. I know he had the Vegas Kamalas as well, but yeah, it's the Vegas Victinis. He is sitting at 4-2 plus 7 right now. Then we have my opponent for this week sitting at 4-2 plus 0 differential. And yeah, and then we have my week 1 opponent Thriller and his team, the Iowa Jolteons, sitting at 4-3 plus 7. So this has like a lot of implications for playoffs, and so basically my situation is I can be like I have possibility to be the number 1 seed if Ty can beat Josh this week, and if I lose out, I have a possibility to not make playoffs. As funny as that is, realistically, I think I can get the 2 seed, but yeah, I can be anywhere from like 1 to 3 or even eliminated. But that will all hinge on me winning this game. So if I win this game, I am automatically quenched. I'd have a 5-1 record. I can't fall below 3 losses, which yeah. So you get the picture. This is just setting the scene for this game. So now that we have an idea of what all is riding on this game, let's get into the matchup. So you see my team on the left, his team on the right. My team doesn't really need an introduction anymore, though I've only recorded like one video on this, so it may need an introduction. I have Dragapult team with Toxapex, Copperaja, Volcarona, Screamtail, Iron Hands, Cryogonal, Braviary, and Gogoat. So his team is pretty interesting. Some of this has very, very bad anti-synergy. But you know what? We'll see if he can do it. So first up, he has Palafin. And so Palafin, really, really threatening Lawbreaker. It's a bit counterintuitive because he has Sun with it. I think he originally meant to have a Rain team, but then someone sniped his Rain, and someone kneecapped their own draft, sniped his Rain, just so he couldn't have Rain, and he just drafted Sun. But yeah, So he's Palafin, very, very threatening wall breaker. I remember, I think he ran Utility Umbrella Palafin to exploit an opponent's water weakness, so that way he wouldn't get affected by sun, which was honestly a very cool tech to see. But yeah, Palafin, it's been banned from OU for a reason. It's a very, very scary wall breaker. It gets priority Jet Punch, so yeah. Next up is Sawsbuck. I'm not sure what it does, to be honest. So I know it gets like Horn Leech. I can't even remember what abilities it gets. I think it may get Chlorophyll. I don't know. I've never seen anyone draft Sawsbuck. Doesn't mean it can't be good, but yeah. Next up is Iron Treads. You may remember I had Iron Treads in week 2, but I dropped it, and but I traded it, and this is the very person who I traded it to. So, yeah, so I traded Ting Wu for Iron Treads from this guy, and he's been putting in some solid work with Iron Treads. It's a very, very reliable Pokemon. It's a solid Steel type, gets Rapid Spin, EQ, Ice Spinner, Iron Head, Heavy Swim, and yeah, it can set the hazards and it can remove the hazards, which is very, very good. It can be threatening with Booster Energy, Quart Drive, and yeah. Next up, he has Torkoal. Torkoal is a very, very good defensive wall that sets Sun with its Drought ability. I can probably expect it to be carrying Heat Rock or Heavy Duty Boots, Rapid Spin, Body Press, Lava Plume, Earth Power, Solar Beam, Rocks, Yawn. It can run like a lot of very, very good moves versus me. So next up is Hariyama. Hariyama is like a very, very threatening wall breaker with guts. It can try to take advantage of Toxapex and Tinglu for being very, very passive Pokemon. I have a check with Screamtail, but aside from that, I don't have much for a Hariyama. Next up, he has Hydreigon. Hydreigon, it's still pretty good. I think it still gets U-turn, and it can be a solid wall breaker with like choice specs or life orb. And yeah, that's really about all I can say about Hydreigon. I haven't used it in Gen 9 yet, but I remember it always being a pain to deal with in Gen 8. It's a solid base 98 speed tier. Dark Dragon type with Levitate making it immune to ground type attacks from Tingwu, Go-Goat, or even Iron Hands. But yeah, next up is Klefki. Klefki is a very, very annoying Pokemon for my team to deal with. It can set dual screens. It can even set Prankster Weather. Prankster T-Wave is one thing I'm worried about, slowing down Dragapult. And yeah, it can also foul play Dragapult if it wants to set up Dragon Dances. And it can foul play any of my physically winning Pokemon. So that's very much not fun. Next up is Charizard. Charizard, I was very much struggling to figure out how I'm going to beat it because with choice specs and solar power, it is damn near unbreakable. Or not unbreakable, unwallable. There we go. But yeah, Charizard's also one of their Terra captains. I'm not quite sure what Terra they'll go for. I'm just praying that Toxapex plus Go-Goat can try to take it on, even Iron Hands. I'm just praying that they can try to take it on. Next up is Brute Bonnet. Again, not sure what it does. I think it'll just, if it comes at all, it'll just try to get some photosynthesis boost up for what, attack maybe. Sucker Punch, I can see coming, Stomping Tantrum, Seed Bomb, stuff like that. Again, I don't think it comes. But the grass type that benefits from sun that I think does come is Scovillain. Scovillain is a pretty threatening Pokemon in sun. It can run physical and special due to it having base 108 physical attack and special attack. I'm expecting to see a special set because that's really where it shines the most. And he may try to run like a Terra type to run Terra Blast with it. So like you can see what grow 3 attacks on it with Life Orb, Giga Drain, Flamethrower, Terra Blast. That's what I'm expecting him to bring. Terra Blast could be something to take on a Terra Water Go-Goat. maybe what, Terra Electric, I'm not sure. But anyways, that is their team, so let's get into my team. So, oh, before I do that, let me show what I think they're gonna bring. So going down the list of Mons on OBS, I think they bring Charizard first. Very, very threatening wall breaker. I don't see how they don't bring it. Torkoal's coming. Sun is their bread and butter. I think they need their bread and butter to beat me. Hydra. I think Hydra is like just a good mon in general for them to have. Klefki. So Klefki, I think they need screens to do what they want to do. I think their way to win is let Scovillain get out of hand with Klefki screens. Slow down Dragapult, make sure Dragapult can't outpace Scovillain. And just make sure that I am not doing as much damage as I think, or as I need to do. Interestingly, I don't think they bring Palafin. I just really don't think it's that good here with the Toxapex, and I think they may be wanting to try to exploit Toxapex. So I think they bring Iron Treads and Scovillain to just try and take advantage of Toxapex. Scovillain can set up on it and try to hit it with Stomping Tantrum, and Iron Treads has just a solid matchup versus it. I don't really have a solid defensive check to Iron Treads aside from Ting Lu just being Ting Lu, but yeah, that's what I think they're going to bring. I think, obviously, Palafin doesn't have a good matchup here, but Hariyama, they could bring it, but I think their slot is better saved for it. They could bring Sawsbuck too, but I think their slot's better saved for it, and same with Brute Bonnet. So, going into my team, I'm bringing Ting Wu first, which will be max HP, max def. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, it's not cut off too much. Okay, so Ting Wu with leftovers, max HP, max def. I'm bringing EQ, Rock Tomb, Stealth Rocks, and on this build I had Snarl, but I'm really bringing Ruination. So Earthquake is there for like a good general stab move, just to slap some things. Rock Tomb's there to decrease the speed of his chlorophyll sweepers and just his Pokemon in general. If he tries to go Scovillain on this, I just Rock Tomb it and lower its speed. And yeah, Rock's there for chip on everything. And I think Rocks is very good versus a Sun team. Ruination is there just slap some things on a switch in. Like if he wanted to go like Iron Treads or something for whatever reason on a Rock Tomb switch or on a Rock Tomb read, I can just quick Ruination instead and do 50 to it. And Ruination's just a pretty good move in general to have whenever I think my opponent's going to be switching a lot. So next up I have Toxapex. Toxapex, this is my favorite set of the week. I'm bringing Binding Band, Infestation, Toxic Recover, Stockpile. I realized that Toxapex could just pretty much wall his team entirely if I get up a couple stockpiles. I'm not sure if he'll allow me to do it, but this game, like, it means something, but it doesn't mean something all at the same time, so I figured I was going to have a bit of fun with it. Infestation Binding Band will do like 1/6 to a Pokemon each turn, and will force them to not be able to switch to. So if I get this thing in on like Klefki or Torkoal, then I can just trap them in there, or trap them in, and they won't be able to do anything about it. I can stockpile up, recover, toxic, and it'd just be nice, you know? But yeah. So that's the idea with Toxapex, just wall, set up, and just stall them out. Next up is going to be Go-Go, Leftover, Sap Sipper, Terra-type Water, Bulk Up, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Milk Drink. This EV spread is designed to, I think, take on a hit from Hydreigon, and then I have the rest invested in defense because it can't hurt. Bulk Up, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Milk Drink, Bulk Up for setup. Earthquake, Rock Slide hits his team neutrally or super effectively, and Milk Drink's just there for general recovery and a pinch if I need it. And yeah, this like Terra-type Water is designed to see if I can take advantage of him not realizing I have Sap Sipper as an ability. So, yeah. Next up, I am bringing... I want to save Iron Hands for last because it's a really hype spread, and I just want to save it for last. Next up, I have Screamtail with Rock Tomb, Wish Protect, Encore. So Rock Tomb is there as, well, it's there as a move just to lower speed, like with Tinglu. Wish Protect for general recovery, in a pinch if I need it on other Pokemon. Encore is there just to see if I can get Scovillain locked into like growth or something. And yeah, 220 speed. 220 speed Jolly is there to outpace Iron Treads. Max HP there for bulk. The rest is invested in defense. And yeah. Next up I have Dragapult Choice Specs Infiltrator. 92 speed will outpace Iron Treads, which is as fast as Mon. 92 HP, 36 defense, 36 special defense. You can see the funny EV spread. 36 in both defenses allows me to hit a nice round number of 100 in both defenses. 92 HP was what was left over. 252 special attack modest, making sure my moves just hit as hard as possible. I could have brought Scarf to outpace like Scovillain and Sun, but I didn't really think that was what I needed. I think I needed firepower. Well, I think I need firepower for this, and Specs Modest just brings all that firepower. Now, finally, here is my favorite set that I've made. I had so much fun building this set. So I'm bringing AV Iron Hands, which is pretty standard for me. But look at this EV spread. 68 HP, 116 attack adamant, 68 defense, 252 spadef, 4 speed. 4 speed means nothing, that was what was left over. But 68 HP, 252 spadef will allow me to take on hits from Hydreigon. I was in between saying Hydra, Hydreigon, and Hydreigon, so that came out a bit weird. But 68 HP, 252 spadef allows me to take on hits from Hydreigon and Charizard. 68 HP, 68 defense, I think allows me to live an EQ from Iron Treads. And then 116 attack, Adamant, will allow me to OHKO Palafin with Thunder Punch guaranteed. So, that's my logic with this set. It's really good versus his team. I think I can put in some work with it, and yeah. A bit of a side note here, I am recording this after the actual battle happens, so I guess for a transition, I will let Adam from the past take over. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. You may be picking up my roommate's sounds of agony, but that's okay. I'm sure it's no big deal. We're keeping this in. Okay, so looks like this is a first. Brought exactly what I thought he was going to bring. Torkoal, Scovillain, Charizard, Hydreigon, Iron Treads, and Klefki. He's probably gonna try to lead Torkoal. So, let's see. I'm going to probably lead Chinglu, get my rocks up, see what he wants to do. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. This is an actual first for me, so we'll see what happens. Alright. And he does lead Torkoal, so got that right. Okay, so what do I think he's gonna go into? He may try to probably go into Charizard, I'm not sure. If he goes into Charizard, then we have, I think, a pretty safe play of going into Toxapex. But I think I just set rocks. He may try to Will-O-Wisp me. Solar Beam. Okay, this shouldn't do a lot. We can determine if he's max special attack right now or not. And it doesn't look like he is. Okay. So, what do I want to do now? I think a switch is imminent. So, I'm going to just probably Ruination. Seems like a good safe middle ground play. And he sets up his own rocks. Okay, that is not ideal, but it's whatever. He's still not doing much back to me. He can't really go into anything but the Charizard. So I'm gonna Rock Tomb. Looks like he's dead set on sacking this, but I'm stalling out Sun turns. I'm perfectly content to just keep spamming Rock Tomb so Charizard can't get a free switch. He may try to save this thing to get Sun up last second, since his team is reliant on Sun. Switches, probably gonna go... I think he's gonna go Charizard. Nope, Scovillain. Okay. Get a Rock Tomb off on this thing, which is good. Okay. So, let's see. And it looks like he is Heat Rock, so that's a thing. Let's see how much it's going to do to Toxapex. Toxapex versus your average Scovillain. Oh, you Sunsweeper at level 50. It's gonna do 42 with a Solar Beam. So granted, he does get rocks, but I don't think that does much of a difference for him. No, he's a physical set. Okay. Alright, I want to recover. But I did not see physical coming. Recover is just a not safe mid-ground play if he wants to go Klefki to try to set up. Okay, Stomping Tantrum. I'm glad I scouted for that. Okay, I can live, but do I really want to? Okay, I want to go Go-Goat here. Theories that that's a very good play on his end. Okay, I think I know what I need to do now. Sun should go away like this turn or next turn, but I think I know what I need to do. I'm going to probably Terra Water and bulk up. Okay, this is my game plan. Terra Water, bulk up, and try to sweep. I'm immune to grass attacks because of Sap Sipper. Oh, that did too much. Oh no, that's tragic. That is very, very tragic. That is really tragic. Hopefully I can live one since Sun is gone. Okay. He switches. And he goes Hydra. Okay. So Scovillain's pretty weak right now. That's good. Okay. I don't envy staying in. I kinda just wanna go into Iron Hands and just quick a move. But yeah, I think Iron Hands and then just quicking close combat is a very good play on my end. Yeah, I'll go Iron Hands. Okay. I should live most hits he throws at me. Because I am AV. And he brings out Draco. Okay. So he's probably gonna switch into what? I don't know. He may try to switch into Torkoal or Klefki. I'm thinking Brick Break is a good mid-ground. And there's the Torkoal. Okay. So Sun should be going away soon. This is definitely Heat Rock. Okay, and Torkoal goes down. I just gotta try to defend Torkoal. Alright. No, I just gotta try to defend against the Sun attack. Which may be easier said than done. So, goes out into Iron Treads. Booster energy. Okay, speed. Alright, no, it's probably gonna quick Earthquake. So, what's my best play here? I still think I need this. I want to go hard into Tingwu right now. Because even though we could have Ice Spinner, I did the calcs and it only does like 30. So, we should be good. He may try to go for knockoff, to knock off like AV. But no, he does go for Earthquake, which I thought he would go for. Okay. So this means that I feel like he Ice Spinners. Yep. And that doesn't do anything. Which means Earthquake is pretty free. Okay. I feel like he lets this thing go down. I want an Earthquake again. I have safe plays for the Charizard. I think, at least. Yeah, he lets it go down. No crit. And Iron Shreds is down. So he just has a Sun Core left, and Sun should be ending soon. So Go-Goat may be able to queen, and if not, Dragapult can do some stuff. Okay. There's the Charizard. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think the play here is probably to let Tinglu go down. I'm not certain though. Tinglu still has some good utility versus the Klefki. He's quicking a fire move here. I feel confident saying that. And he's solar power. So, I'm probably going to switch into... No, I'll let this thing go down. Terra's. Alright, what Terra is he? He is Terra Dragon. Interesting. Flame Charge. Okay. Luckily we neutralized this with Rock Tomb. Loses some HP due to solar power. Okay. So now he's definitely going to be clicking the flying move or the grass move. So honestly, Screamtail may be the play. Okay, I want to go Screamtail here and just try to stall out some turns. I only have like Rock Tomb as my attacking move. Okay, so Photosynthesis, this should boost speed. I could have went Go-Goat there. But this is just to stall out Sun, so I'm not worried. Honestly, I may be able to just stall this thing out. Because I'm at like half. So I'll just wish. Flamethrower, I think... No, I don't live. Okay. But I'll wish and then get in something else to live. So Charizard sadly kills Screamtail. But, okay. Not sure if it's Go-Goat time yet. I want to swap in Iron Hands so I can get the recovery. I should be able to live any hit he throws at me. And I'm free to just quick Brick Break. Just barely live it on 7. Okay. And Charizard's down, so his Terra is down. Okay. Charizard goes down. Sadly, I won't get a 6-0 like I want, but okay. 118, that's not awful. Okay. He probably goes into Klefki. I don't think he risks Hydra. But I think I have a good shot at winning this now. Okay, there is the Hydreigon. Okay, do I kill? Not sure I do, so Iron Hands versus your average Hydreigon at level 50. I'll live Draco, and close combat guarantees the knockout. Earth Power will not kill me. Okay. And now Hydra goes down. And Go-Goat should be able to clean up the rest. And if not, Dragapult can do it, I know. Because we have Infiltrator Dragapult versus the Klefki. So, yeah. I don't know what this can do to me, but I think I'm just going to let Iron Hands go down to secure a safer win. I could have EQ'd there. Okay. So, I think I'm going to go... Let's see. I think I'll go Qingwu here. Maybe. I don't really want to risk anything. But Go-Goat should be able to beat the other 1v1. I'll keep Brick Breaking. And it puts Foul Play. Alright. That's fine. So it's Sunny Day, Foul Play. And now I think Go-Goat can just clean up. quick earthquake. Oh, should be able to outpace. I'm not sure. Quick sea wave. Okay. So he wants to play like that. The Go-Goat should kill. Quefty down. All that's left is Scovillain. Oh, and Iron Hands went down to the foul play. All that's left is Scovillain. We should be able to win. He may quit Seed Bomb not knowing we have Sap Zipper. And we'll just EQ again and try to secure the win. Seed Bomb, we have Sap Zipper, doesn't do anything. And of course we can't move because we're paralyzed. Okay. Quick EQ and end it. Alright. Stopping Tantrum. And it crits. That crit 100% mattered. Alright. But he doesn't have enough turns. Yeah, he doesn't have enough turns. We'll just go Specs Dragapult and end it this way. Quick Shadow Ball, and we should win it. Shadow Ball goes off. Nice. Skull going down, and we win the game. That was most certainly not ideal in terms of hacks. I think I'll win that 4-0 at least. Go-Goat should have cleaned up there, but it's whatever. So with that win, we've clinched playoffs. So that's neat. A good game to Eaton. It was a fun game. I was excited to play around with the 60-minute timer, and yeah. Next game's gonna be playoffs. I don't know who we're playing, but I'm happy with this result. I wish I could have played a bit better and not gotten as hacked as bad, but yeah. But anyways, guess I'll see y'all in playoffs.